Well, one of the
Now,
biggest problems in the manufacturing world is manufacturers don't understand what makes a rep tick.
right.
And if you don't understand what makes a rep tick and you've never carried a bag, when they go out to make sales calls, I mean, it's really easy from my standpoint. I call up and say, hey, John, make 3 days of sales calls for us. All right. I'll be down there in 3 weeks. Click. My world is done. Right.
Right.
But you now have to go spend 10 days trying to figure out how to make 3 days worth of sales calls for me.
Yeah.
And I've messed up your life for a long time, and it's not easy. And
No, it's not easy. Yeah.
manufacturers need to understand that.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, Scott, what are some of the things that you wish that reps understood a little bit better about manufacturers? Right. We kind of talked about the rep side a little bit. Let's talk about the manufacturer side.
About any manufacturer, again, I think it's every manufacturer should want the reps to drive revenue. And I talk about it all the time. I want to drive the reps commission, right? If we can send bigger and bigger checks to the reps, they're happier. What I want reps to know is just follow up and communicate. That's going to drive everything. We already talked about that. I think it's almost, maybe it's more important that the reps sell the manufacturers on what the rep function is,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
manufacturers going direct, as you said, Scott, that's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't think of a manufacturer that should be direct. And I will tell a story. When I left the rep business, I had one customer that I owned, as people say. I was in there all the time. I was in there every Thursday, but I went there every Thursday and I didn't make appointments for our number one line
Hmm.
because they were going to talk about it. It was going to come up. So I
Yeah.
made I made appointments for all the other lines. I want to talk to you about this widget, that widget, and the other stuff would come up. And I would see 20, 25 people every Thursday. I
Wow.
went to the manufacturing side and we took that as a house account.
Oh.
It made sense. I owned it, right? But with one product line, I had to go up there and sell the same thing every week.
Yeah.
And I was not near as effective as I was as a manufacturer's rep with 15 lines that I could go in and talk about.